Evening. So I think I mentioned in my last video that I'd got this idea to get hold of another bike. Everyone needs another bike. The point is though, for work I've occasionally got to do a little commute into the town up the road. I'm going to have to leave the bike there during the evening, so it means I don't want to use either of my nice bikes. So I thought I'd find something cheap on the internet that I could just use. That started a bit of a project though, but first of all, well, here it is. It's an SE Bikes 2016 hybrid. It's got riser handlebars, steel frame, 32mm tyres, Shimano Nexus 3-speed hub. That is it. It rides pretty well. The gears work, the brakes work. It's all right. It's a nice bike. However, I needed a bike to commute. I got this idea to build myself a bike, a little bit like the single-speed bikes I had when I was a kid, and then also I quite fancied having a go at riding a Fixie on the road. I've ridden a Fixie on the track. I've never ridden a Fixie on the road, and I thought, well, I could put all those things together, find a donor bike that I could use as a commuter and make a Fixie out of it. So how do you make this bike into a Fixie? Fairly straightforward. All you really need to do, change the back wheel, because that space in there is 120mm, so it's a standard track wheel. You can put a track wheel in there, single speed sprocket, off you go. Thing is, if you put a nice new back wheel in, kind of, you want the front one to match. So yeah, you've got to buy a front wheel now, so the front and back wheel. And really, I don't like the riser bars that much, and they're steel, they're quite heavy. The stem's pretty heavy as well. It could do with losing weight a bit. It does weigh 13.5 kilos, so it could lose weight. I quite fancy some drops. So yeah, I need to change the handlebars. I've got a set of bars in mind, and they don't fit in that stem, so that stem's got to change as well, so I've got to change the stem. Brake levers, I suppose they could kind of work on drop bars, but it'd be nicer to have hoods. So yeah, new set of brake levers as well. The brake levers I've got in mind, those cables don't fit, so you know, new brake cables. Luckily, of course, this is all okay, isn't it? Well, no, not really. The thing is, on a Fixie, what you don't want to do is have any ground strike. You do not want the pedal to hit the floor while you're cornering, because you'll end up in A&E. It's not very good. So you want that to be as short as possible and that to be as small as possible. So yep, I've got another crank set. The arms are slightly shorter. Got a set of SPD pedals, so they're slightly smaller. So that makes the whole thing quite different. Might be a bit lighter. Changing nearly everything. Keeping the frame. I've actually got another saddle as well. Keeping the crank axle. That's about it. So that's it for now. I'll do some more videos as I transform it into my Commuter Fixie.